The following podcast contains adult themes, graphic sexual content, strong language, alcohol and drug references, and some infrequent violence. Everything you need for a wild ride.
The band we have created for the podcast was inspired by many of our favourite bands, but they are all made up in fictional, and most of the events are fictional too. Some of the events are inspired by things Bella and I have experienced, but the story as a whole is fictional. Welcome back to Unruly Confessions, everybody. My name's Nicole, and this is my best friend,
Arabella. Hi, guys. How you doing?
How's everyone
How
doing?
are you doing, Nicole?
I'm awesome. We have some interesting news to share on the subject of equipment. No.
No, get your minds out of the gutter. This is not that sort of podcast.
No, obviously not. Where have you guys been? All we talk here about purity culture.
Yes, so pure.
Oh, gosh. No, we are not talking about that kind of equipment for once. We are talking about our actual sound equipment. Bella has got
a new microphone.
Woo.
My old one, which Nicole hated.
With a fiery passion. You will hear this soon in outtakes and some of the gag reel we're going to post for the second part of the season. Some extra bonus content for you. You'll hear like 80% have like, fuck your mic.
Exactly. So I had to send it back because it wasn't even a year old.
Yeah.
So I sent it back and I've got the same mic as Nicole and I've got my own little tiny mini mixing board that's really cute. It's so small.
Yes, it's very good. It's all you need really for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
but we hope that you now enjoy the much better sound quality
of Bella's voice
that we deliver to you.
Mm-hmm. And it will make my job as the editor so much easier. Why did I say
easier?
Harder?
I think you're used to things making it harder.
That's true. I have gained a lot of skill because of very annoying things making it harder. But now, because it's the exact same mic, our inputs are the same, like how the volume is set up is the same. It's going to be a game changer, y'all. Oh.
We are okay. Hello, American you.
I speak to too many Americans these days.
You need your last haul, partner.
Right. So, without further ado, let us get Bella to recap last week's episode 17, Our Little Secret.
Our Little Secret. Last week on Unruly Confessions, Nicole and I were bored on the bus, which leads us to deciding what her punishment would be before she's allowed to go and play with me.
Yay.
Because, yes, we need entertainment, people.
Totally.
Don't let us get bored. It's not it's not a safe thing to do.
No.
After a little chase, Mike caught Nicole and doled out her punishment of 20 lashes with Mike's belt, while she was bare-assed and facing the entire band on me for a good dose of humiliation.
Ooh, fine.
Which she loved.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, she loves it. She likes to pretend that she doesn't, but she does.
That's part of the fun. If you just look like you like it, then it's not fun.
Yeah. In a little twist at the end, he decided that Jay would deliver the last two by hand, prompting Nikki to give away with her noises. How excited that made her. Yeah, she was trying to moan in pain and it did not work. It was not
pleasure. It
moans
made
of pain.
Sounds. Pleasure sounds came out.
It really
but
was.
To be fair, because of who I am as a person, my pain and pleasure sounds are similar. Just
very similar.
Ask my tattoo artist, he'll tell you. Like, you doing okay there, Nicole? Yeah, sure.
Yep. The next day, we were back on the bus to Bern when the bus got a flat tire. Whilst we waited for that to be fixed, the guys played baseball with no shirts on.
No.
Well, I watched appreciatively, and Nikki, needing a break from all the excitement, was reading alone on the bus until Carter walked in. Fuck my life. They flirted a lot, which led to quick and dirty sex against the wall, half forgetting that anyone could walk in on them at any moment. The fucking twats.
Oh yeah, we got carried way away.
Yes, you did. You like took off tops and all sorts.
Yeah, nutty.
Yeah. Luckily, just after they had finished and got dressed, almost like she wrote this, everyone else bundled on board again. Both Jay and I were super suspicious because we know, we can see it written all over your faces.
Yes. Because Jay knows Carter
dirty
and
savages.
you know me, and together you were like, what is this?
I do not trust this. Something has happened.
Yep.
In the new hotel, after Nicole finishes a quick call with her mum, Mike asks what she would like to do that evening, as there was nothing planned. This ends up being a movie night. When Nikki goes to find the rest of us to invite us, she came across Jay and Carter and then had a really awkward conversation, not realizing that they were both talking about different things that happened with Carter. He panics and sends Jay off. Nicole and Carter, whilst in a lift, squabble over almost blowing their secret shag and have to stop themselves before it happens again right there in the lift.
Yes.
You stupid mooses.
Thank you. But also what's really funny about this part, just to give our ages away some more, is this originally was this scene originally took place in a Blockbuster.
Because Netflix did not exist and people, we went to rent DVDs.
Yeah, and naturally you would just show up with the rhythm guitarist of the band, just like, can we have some DVDs, please?
In Blockbuster.
This is normal. But
yeah,
that's all good. But yeah, I remember we were having like this hissing argument in the Blockbuster and like pulling each other into like the adult section so we could like hiss at each other some more.
Yes.
Anyway, but obviously it changed because now we've updated it to the times, sort of.
Yes,
mostly. Right.
Mostly with a few little bits where we didn't.
Exactly.
Remember to.
So, what I would like to know is what is going to happen during this movie night. So, Bella, please take us away.
Yes. For episode 18, Slippery Sucker.
Back at Mike and my suite, we found everybody already waiting for us. Standard. Xander was spread out on the sofa, with Bella half lying on top of him. Seems fine.
I like it.
Mike was sitting on one of the recliners. Jason was laying on the floor in front of the television, curled up in a duvet, with Noah sitting next to him eating crisps. There were a couple of six-packs already on the ground between them. And we actually made a note here because while we were editing it, Bella meant, make a note for when we record, because there was a huge typo in this from when I wrote it 16 years ago that said there were dozens of six-packs.
Of six-packs. It's like, damn!
No.
They kind of some sort of party alcoholics here.
Yeah, no, there weren't dozens. There were like 2 six-packs, you know?
Yeah.
Between these 5 guys, they could drink dozens of six-packs. No. Oh, gosh. Okay. Especially not now, because they would have a stroke. At their age. No offense. 40s. Isn't that what they call them in the States?
I thought that was a specific thing, though.
Oh, that's a specific thing. I thought it was like a type of six.
Americans, help us out here.
What the fuck is a 40?
We don't know. Please tell us. We have no idea.
We could probably Google it, but that's boring. So please tell us
Yeah.
your thoughts.
Please do.
What took you so long? Mike asked, frowning. We, went looking for Noah, Bella, and Xander, I answered quickly. But you knew I went to get them. Jason looked from me to Carter. Yeah, well, Carter started. Fine, we were fighting, I admitted. Well, disagreeing. Yeah, because fighting sounds like...
Fisticuffs!
I thought you guys were getting over that. Mike raised his eyebrows. What were you disagreeing over? Choice of movies? Carter said. Then it escalated, I told him. But it's okay, we're good now, right, Carter? Sure.
That sounds so sure.
Shh. We never sound sure, so sure.
No.
Carter sat down on one of the other recliners on the other side of the sofa Xander and Bella were occupying. So, like, far fucking away from me, basically.
Yes, literally putting all the space he can possibly put between you guys.
Ay, ay, ay. What are we watching? I asked everyone remaining standing. Shawshank Redemption and American Psycho. Xander answered. Interesting. I've seen you read the book, Jason added. I thought you'd like to see the movie. Thanks, I smiled. It might shock you to learn that I'm not only a fan of girly films. Jason laughed. Doesn't shock at all. I'm a good judge of character. Oh, and what does your intuition say about me, Jay? You...
Don't go there.
I know. Why would I ask something like that?
Why would you ask that question?
I don't know. You sometimes hide your fear of intimacy by being extra blunt and shocking, he said, and liking things that are physically intense so you don't have to feel the intimacy. Fuck!
Nailed you. Nailed to the door.
Yep. Not in the way I want to be. Shitting bricks over here. Okay. Sorry I asked. I answered sincerely.
Oh, baby.
And for the same reason, you don't dare to commit 100% to your dreams in fear of failing. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's calling me out again in front of everybody.
Yeah.
That's most people, I pointed out. Yes, but you're incredible and deserve to do what you love, he said compassionately, and my heart glowed. Right, yeah. Mike said.
Like a little Care Bear.
I know he is. He's also probably trying to make up very slightly for before.
Maybe, yeah.
Plus, he must be so, like, oh, it's the lines are so blurred now because we did the whole, like, don't drool over me. And now it's like, and then we did the whole thing on the bus where he had to spank me as well. And now we're here. Yeah. He must be like, the fuck is happening?
I think everyone's confused.
Yeah. We're all getting too blurred. I don't know how else.
Read that noise again.
I don't know how else to explain all of us just morphing into one ball of energy, basically.
Can you do the?
I don't know if I can. Right, Mike said, abruptly changing the subject. What are we watching first? American Psycho, Noah suggested. I hope I don't regret this, I said as I picked up the remote for the TV. Don't get any ideas, Mike. I flicked onto the correct film on Netflix. Oh, we updated that.
Yes, we did.
Bella, do you want to tell
Not
everyone?
the GPS, though.
Do you want to tell everyone what this was like 15 years ago?
DVDs, baby. Hundreds of DVDs.
You guys know the fight that like Carter and I had in the lift 15 years ago when I first wrote this? It was in a Blockbuster.
It really was. They went to a Blockbuster.
I went to a Blockbuster with the rhythm guitars of the band. Just casual. Just like, yeah, we're going to take some DVDs out. This is normal. I wish we had kept that just for like, I bet a lot of people are our age or around our age and remember this or older, you know?
Yeah.
Bless us. Anyway,
that's funny.
But now we've updated it to Netflix. Well done, us.
Yes.
I laughed at my own...
But our GPS does still acquire satellites.
Apparently. That part we didn't update. I laughed at my own joke. I'm a deep sleeper, so I'd be dead before I feel anything. What the fuck am I doing? What the shit am I talking about? I don't know. If I wanted to kill you, I'd wake you up. Mike said, just to hear you scream. Okay, well, he matched my freak.
Oh, yeah.
He matched it real good. I looked at him with such concern that everybody burst out laughing. Because he's obviously kidding, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just ignore that I did that. Just ignore that I went y'all at the end there.
Yeah.
He's obviously kidding. That was creepy.
No, what's creepy is that it turned you on.
Bella, seriously. But true. I mean, people know me by now.
Exactly. Nobody is shocked or surprised by this.
No. Just play the movie, Nicole, Mike said with a wide, playful smile. Just to make sure that he doesn't look as creepy anymore.
Yes.
I grabbed the remote and sat down with my back against Mike's recliner. I played the film and turned up the volume a little bit. Damn it, the light's still on, I said, getting up again to turn the main light off. Better. I sat back down as the credits came on.
You're just talking to yourself.
I am, because that's how I roll. Also,
even the next line is yours.
Also, I think that these guys are not ready. They're about to find out how much I talk in movies.
Yeah, they're gonna hate you.
And so do you.
I'm not that bad.
Sure. Christian Bale's in this, I said excitedly. I love him. He's the lead, Mike said.
Don't pretend we haven't watched it together at least 3 times.
What? Sorry, Jay, I said. He was lying on my right, wrapped up in his duvet like a burrito. I didn't have the heart to tell you. They'll make me spank you again. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. I wasn't even prepared for that line. I didn't have the heart to tell you. They'll make me spank you again. Dude, I'm trying to concentrate. I was thankful that they couldn't see how deeply I was blushing in the dark.
It's ironic. An English actor playing an American psycho. Have you all seen it before?
Everyone said that they had. Doesn't matter, Noah said. I'll watch it again. The book is way more graphic than the film, though. You should read it sometime.
I read it on my gap year, you moose.
You're not squeamish? Xander asked her.
Not at all.
She told him and kissed his fingertips. Oh, baby boy. And girl.
Yeah.
I love blood, I said nonchalantly. Not a big fan of I love blood. Yeah, it's fine. Not a big fan of decomposition, so rotting corpses are not my favorite. Though I'm super fascinated by it. Why am I doing this? Why am I? Yeah, so rotting corpses not my favorite. Yeah, like whose favorite is it, Nicole?
Yeah.
Who's like, bit of rotting corpses? Yeah.
It's not my jam.
Not my thing, you know. I love blood. This is a normal thing to love, guys.
Yes.
Why? Why do I need to tell them this kind of shit? Like,
because you just can't be quiet. You need to inform them of all these thoughts.
I have a thought.
Terrence is on holiday.
A thought. Please listen to my thought. God.
Exactly. I thought I say.
And my thought is blood decomposition.
Rotting.
I am a
corpses.
goth at heart.
Fascinated. Yeah.
Takeaway. Blood decomposition. Fascinated.
Rotting. Fascinating.
Fuck. Right. You're a bit of a freak, Noah said. It wasn't clear who he was referring to, but both Bella and I replied.
You have
no idea.
What about the girl who asked you to cut her, Jay? She must have been all sorts of.
Yeah, that was weird, Jason agreed. But she was probably tripping balls. At least I hope she was. Shut up, all of you, Mike groaned. Watch the movie. Big daddy energy over here.
Oh, yeah.
I was quiet throughout most of the film. Oh, look at that.
Look at you.
Kudos.
I'm very proud of you because that is not fucking realistic.
It's not. I was quiet
Fiction,
throughout most
people.
of the film.
Fucking fiction.
But way too aware of Jason next to me and Mike behind me. We weren't touching it all, but I could feel everything they did. Wow. Hypersexual. Hyper-aware.
Hypersensitive.
And hypersensitive, yes. When it came to the point in the movie where the main character, Patrick, had... Oh, hang on 1 second, you guys. So if you've not seen American Psycho, we're about to spoil some bits.
But frankly, it's been out long enough.
That you can fuck off. No.
Yes!
Sorry, I didn't mean it to be that harsh. What I mean is you should have watched it by now if you were ever going to watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, spoilers. When it came to the point in the movie where the main character, Patrick, had 2 prostitutes in his apartment, and I put some music on and started giving the girls random facts about the artists, Bella and I laughed.
Every time.
Then again, when he was having very graphic sex with the girls, he kept flexing his muscles in the mirror. But what alarmed the guys most was when we laughed when he killed a girl with a chainsaw.
It's a little funny, isn't it? He did run naked and covered in blood, and then threw a chainsaw from 12 stories that somehow hit her.
Yeah, it's super exaggerated to the point it's almost surreal.
We'd still fuck him, though.
Why? Noah asked, shocked. 'Cause he's dangerous. We're not saying it's a good thing.
Our hormones are a little screwy.
Everyone laughed. Would you seriously be with someone you knew was a psycho? Carter asked. Not date, I clarified, but most probably sleep with.
I think it's more that we'd want to, but not really follow through with it, you know? It's more the idea of it than really being near someone who shows no mercy.
It's just a fantasy. Yeah, I think we were pretty clear there when we were telling the band, but just if anyone has any doubts right now, the mercilessness is a kink.
Yes.
It's not we actually want someone to be merciless and kill us with a chainsaw.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
The idea that will never become reality is just arousing.
The same way you get in books, you know, with all these red flag things that all these great men
Possessive
do in
assholes
books,
do. Yeah.
in like our romanticities and whatnot.
Yeah.
The stuff that you wouldn't really allow in real life, that is
Ever.
kind of hot when it's written down. But if it was in real life, fuck off. I will chop your knob off.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I could no notes.
No notes to add to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it plays on a different part of your brain, and you can recreate, you can play these things. Like, that's why kink is so great, because you can play a lot of these fantasies without
it actually being fucking dangerous.
With someone safe, who's going to listen to you when you safe word or when you say that's too much, or you can have these negotiations around it. I have an example. I won't go into too much detail, but I have a play partner right now who's a lot of fun, and we go far into like consensual non-consent and
so
all
far.
these kind of things.
So far.
But he is like literally one of the safest, kindest, best friends I've ever had, basically.
Yes, but not better than me.
Man friend. Different. Bala.
So different. Yeah.
Bala's placing a
too
territory.
right.
Bala's three.
I'm peeing all over this shit.
I was about to say Bala's 3 seconds away from peeing on me, but I think she's actually there now. You're fine.
Some feral cat.
Are you okay, Sticky? Xander asked suddenly. Why? I was confused. You're shaking, he pointed out. Mike burst out laughing behind me. I elbowed him lightly. How can you see it from over there in the dark? Who can see it? Noah chuckled. Is the movie turning you on? Mike asked, grinning. No, I answered guiltily. The guys laughed.
It's not that weird. It's quite common for girls to be aroused when watching scary films. You get scared and your adrenaline starts pumping. That's it. It's normal.
I love how you're like, it's normal. She's okay. It's normal.
She is okay. She is not the only one. There are problems in this room. Mine you just can't see.
There are problems in this room. I love that. That's a very good. That could be a tagline for this whole tour. There are problems in this room.
Problems in this room.
Okay.
You
That's it. It's
fuckers.
normal. Mike trailed his hand over the back of my neck. Goosebumps shot down my body.
Oh.
Mike! I cringed. Come on, don't be a dick. He's not really being a dick, but apparently
No, you're like,
it was
ah.
necessary to say. Mike chuckled. My blood was pumping hectically. By the end of the film, I was ready to knock down the walls.
Sounds about right.
Hey, Sticky, Noah said. Could you not breathe so loudly? You're sort of turning everyone on. I blushed. Sorry, I'm going to take a bath. I got up and half jogged for the bedroom.
I'll come too.
Bella said, following me. Try a cold shower. Jason laughed. Har har, I said as I reached the bedroom door. I turned to look at them. Night, guys. Sure you don't want to watch Shawshank? Jason called after us. I love it so much, I told him, but it's better if we go calm down. Night, guys.
Too much testosterone in the room. Night.
Kinky dreams, Jason called suggestively. Be good. Unlikely. I heard Carter laugh. The bath was big enough for Bella and I to have a bath together. So, you know how we told you guys ages ago, like, remember this bath because it's going to come back? And this is not the only time it comes back, but just so you know. The bath is big for a reason.
Yeah.
The bath was big enough for Bella and I to have a bath together. I told her what had happened with Carter. She was not impressed at all.
No, fucking I'm not.
But I did tell her that I was going to come clean to Mike as soon as possible. Also,
I will believe that when I see it.
Also, that it was a one-time thing that wouldn't ever happen again.
May I just repeat what I said? I'll believe it when I fucking see it.
An hour later, Bella left to go back to her room and spend time with Xander.
Bow, 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 bow.
Mike walked into wow, the porn music. Thank you very much. Also, that was a very short Shawshank, wasn't it? If an hour later you...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. The timings are all over the place.
Yes, we did not. We did not.
No. An hour later, Bella left to go back to her room and spend time with Xander. Mike walked into the room 20 minutes later. So Shawshank version, 1 hour, 20 minutes. Unless
they the hour later was after we'd talked about all of that stuff. So we'd been in the bath for a while we were chatting about all of that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We would have been chatting for a very long time.
And then an hour later after that.
Fair. Okay. Everyone,
people were going to go with that.
Shawshank was watched, apparently.
Yes.
Have the guys gone? I asked, slipping out of the bed where I had been writing. Everyone's gone, he said, pulling his shirt off. I went to stand in front of him and pulled my nightie off, dropping it to the floor. I am not a subtle person.
You are not.
What are you doing? But apparently he does not.
No.
Apparently he's not taking it. What are you doing? Mike asked, frowning at my brazenness. Knitting a sweater? I replied. Nicole, I'm not in the mood. You can't be serious, I groaned. Yes, I am. Are you punishing me for something? I asked, picking my nightie up. He grunted. No, I'm really just not in the mood tonight. The tour is stressful. I sighed. Well, I'm not going to beg you. Oh gosh. I'm all like angry. I'm like all like... I pulled my nightie back on. If you really need it, you can help yourself, Mike said as he got into the bed. I felt an inward stab of anger. He was definitely being a prick about something. He probably isn't. Can I just be clear, you guys?
Yes. No, this is you having a wobble because
this is my internal monologue being rejected for sex and not enjoying it because there's a part, somewhere traumatized part of me that goes, I'm only good enough for that.
Yeah.
Whew. That was heavy. So sorry, you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yes. And then...
where we get real vulnerable.
Although, this next line, you are just...
Right.
You are just...
No, I said. I'll just think sad thoughts and go to sleep. He chuckled.
So, over dramatic.
Yep. God, you're something. I climbed back into the bed. Is it normal for oh no, I'm just being a prick now. Ugh.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just butthurt, guys. I'm butthurt. Is it
Yes,
normal for married men to not want sex that often? I asked over my shoulder. Your provoking me is not going to work tonight. It normally does. I sighed. Hence the warning, he answered. I'm tired. Seriously. So you're saying I'm wasting my time? Yes, he chuckled. Good night. Night. I turned my back on him, but didn't close my eyes. Uh-oh.
Nicole.
This sounds like I'm up to something that's not going to end well.
Yes. No. No. This is not going to end well.
Okay, just to be clear, because we've talked about what is kink and bratting and what is an interesting story, and this is not bratting, guys. This is being butthurt. This is not how you brat, right?
Yes.
I mean, this was light twatting, but the next bits will be heavy twatting, and a part of what we do is also to show you what not to do. So we're being very clear here. This is not how you do it, okay?
Yes. This is just, we love a bit of drama for a story.
This is drama for a story, exactly. I waited for the familiar deep breathing that meant Mike was asleep. When it came, I trailed my fingers down his arms. He didn't move, so I decided he really was asleep. Danger move, but okay.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I got out of bed and grabbed the key card. Originally said key, because we had to also update that because it was keys 15 years ago, I think, maybe.
Although it wasn't even then, but we would...
I'm from Africa.
Yeah, fair.
For me, it's keys. We don't do key cards in the hotels. Also, I'm exaggerating. There are hotels with key cards. I didn't frequent them, okay?
Yes.
God, Bella.
Jesus.
But anyway, I wrote key. I used keys. I had keys to all the rooms.
Keys. So many keys. She had it like on a whole, you know, like wardens do in a prison. The big circle of keys you get in cartoons and old films.
Yeah. I got out of bed and grabbed the key card for the door before maneuvering my way through the dark halls to Carter and Noah's suite. Oh, God, what?
Oh, fuck my life.
I was being a massive horny idiot.
Yes, you were.
How was I even going to get into their suite without a key card?
Valid point.
Because the key card I grabbed, just for clarification, was the key card to my room. So I could get back into my own room.
Jesus Christ, Nikki.
When I arrived at the suite door, still without a plan, I leaned my head against the door in defeat. I was defeated real fast by the closed door.
Fast. Thank fuck.
When suddenly it gave way and I had to catch myself to not shout or fall to the floor. Not quite believing my luck, I quietly shut the door. Yes, this is luck.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, fuck my life.
What on earth am I going to do? I'm just going to show up.
I think we all know. I think we all know what you're going to do.
Fuck's sake.
You're going to do Carter.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be a massive twist if I'd go for Noah instead?
Noah. Exactly.
It'd be like, whoa, what is going on here? No. One at a time.
Luckily that you get the right door.
I was thinking that. I was like, what if I happened upon Noah and he was like, Nicole, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, you know what? I lost my way in the dark.
Yeah, and here I am. Oh, this isn't where I parked my car.
All right. I snuck through the suite to get to Carter's room. I really didn't want to wake or alert Noah to my presence. Carter's door was open. I closed it behind me and walked through the darkness to where Carter was asleep on his back. You're here, he said in the darkness. I jumped, obviously, even though I'm asleep.
Yes.
He turned on the bedside lamp. You're the one sneaking up on me, he reminded me. I giggled. Did you know your suite door is unlocked?
Although, hold on. It makes me laugh because it sounds like, you know how they do in dramas and villains where there's someone sitting in the dark
Yes.
and they answer and then they switch the light on and there they are just sitting waiting.
That's exactly what this is, Bella.
Yes. It just hilarious.
Well done. I giggled. Did you know your suite door is unlocked? I left it on the latch. Why? I suspected I may have a late night visitor. Seriously? I asked, surprised. Well, I was hoping. You don't feel...
Also, seriously? This is what has happened.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I suppose I'm just
It's
surprised.
not that surprising.
I'm more surprised that I'm not the only one hornying, basically, and being silly.
I'm not surprised at all.
Okay. Seriously?
Not one iota of surprise. No.
Seriously? I asked, surprised. Well, I was hoping. You don't feel guilty anymore? I asked, sitting down on the edge of the bed. Sure I do, he replied, but my desire is stronger. This is so weird, I said, putting my face in my hands. You're telling me. He sat up and studied me. Did he tell you I'm off limits? I asked him. Not in those words, he shrugged. But he made it very clear that you weren't allowed to cause shit in the band. He made it very clear that I'm not allowed to sleep with anyone else, I told him. But then he said to you guys that eventually you could. Like the first day on the bus. So I don't know, but obviously he wouldn't like not knowing. Yeah, Carter smiled weakly. I guess if we do this tonight, we have to tell him. I mean, we should have told him already.
You should have told him already.
I know. I ran my hand through his hair. I just escalated so fast from there. We should tell him. Yep, hands in hair.
Yep. Hair.
I know. I ran my hand through his hair and let it linger on his shoulder. Does Mike know he left? Carter asked worriedly. Oh yeah, I smiled. Told him I'm just running to Carter's for a quickie. Shouldn't be too long. Don't joke.
So sassy.
So sassy. I can sass him way easier than I can sass Mike. Or Jay, for that matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't joke, Carter said, but smiled. He was fast asleep, I corrected. He won't wake up, but if he does, I'll say I felt like pretending I was in The Shining and was walking in the hallways in a daze. Carter raised his eyebrows. Bella is not raising her eyebrows. Carter's like, the fuck? No. And Bella's like, yep, that sounds right.
Yep. Sounds about right. To be fair,
yeah,
that is very plausible.
Yeah. Carter raised his eyebrows. He'll believe me, I added quickly. I'm random like that. He laughed.
You really are.
I can't imagine. So, Carter, what do you want to do? I asked, letting my hand drop from his shoulder. Why don't you put some music on? Carter suggested. I'm on it. I jumped up from the bed. I spotted the stereo on the chest of drawers. Now that I'm like, no, I'm going to have sex, I'm like, yes, let's go.
Let's do this.
I walked to it and then turned to Carter. Is it 2004? I'm sassing him again. I asked, surprised. There's a stereo in this hotel room. Haven't you seen me traveling with it? Carter asked. No, I responded. When you travel with the band, you don't look out for stereos.
Stereos.
Sorry, that's... Are you sure? That's not just the British way? Because I swear... yeah, but he's American.
Yeah, but you say it.
Oh. Yeah, but I feel like I say stereos because I'm South African and that's my weird-ass accent.
Fair enough.
So sorry, guys. My accent is strange.
Sometimes it's that sort of thing of, you're like, oh, actually, no, that is right. And then
someone pointed out to me as well that I say women, like multiple women. See, there, I just did it. I say it like one with my accent.
Yeah?
Multiple women, I say, instead of women.
Woman.
But now how do you say one?
Woman. And women. There's not that much difference between it.
Apparently, I said
Women.
really with a difference,
Woman.
but it doesn't matter. This is not the point I'm making. I'm trying to
Okay.
say maybe stereo is the same.
Okay,
Because I keep
enough.
saying it like that. How does an American say it? Stereo? Stereo.
Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's very worrying.
I no longer know how any word is said right now.
Is it 2004? I asked, surprised. There's a stereo in this hotel room. Haven't you seen me traveling with it? Carter asked. No, I responded. When you travel with the band, you don't look out for stereos. I don't go anywhere without it. There's something in here already. I played it. A hip-hop tune filled the air. Little quirky Carter vibes here, like traveling with his own stereo. There's something in here already. I played it. An R&B tune filled the air. And if you... I hope... I didn't change this, so I really hope it doesn't... I'm very wary when I give their music tastes that people are going to know who it is. It doesn't matter.
Well, to be fair, I think a lot of musicians and all sorts have eclectic tastes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I turned and raised my eyebrows at him. American Boy by Estelle? And Kanye West, he added, surprised. Not really, I laughed. I don't think you guys understand how big a fan I am.
Yeah.
He stared at me. I know you like R&B and hip-hop, Carter. I shrugged. You said it in an interview at some point. He laughed. Creep. I walked back to him and sat down next to him. Do you want a massage? Wow, I'm being generous.
That's how you got Mike.
Oh, yeah. Guys, don't let me massage you. You'll fall in love.
It's always the way in with her.
Oh, it's not always. Wait.
No, not always.
Not always, but I do remember at uni I was like the designated give everyone a massage person.
Yes, and frequently that turned into things.
I was very good. I'm very good at it.
You are. I'm booking one with you when I come and see you anyway.
I walked back to him and sat down next to him. Do you want a massage? Okay. He said, looking nervous about the offer. Like I was going to stab him in the back or something. No.
All is possible, I suppose.
Yeah. He turned onto his stomach and I admired his tattoos before starting to massage him. Yeah, his back tattoos are better. His stomach ones have me pondering sometimes. No more details on that. I rubbed my hands together to warm them. You're not really an American boy, though. Anymore, though. Oh, wow, I'm just talking shit again, aren't I?
You are, because that's what you do, though.
What do you mean?
You natter.
Well, you're 40. I laughed. I keep reminding him how old he is.
It's like, did you not know you are old?
It's not old.
I think you're fine.
It's not
you
old
are
at all. It's not remotely old. I'm just being an ass. I placed my hands on his shoulders and worked the knots out. He sighed. It's easy to speak to you, I said as I moved my hands to his sides. Most because it's just me speaking and him just like going, okay, or what do you mean?
Like, he's just letting you run your mouth.
Exactly.
It's fine. He's just like, fuck. There's no point even trying to stop her because...
That's the thing though, now that we're actually having sex, because before he was like having a go at me every time I said anything. But now that we're here, he's like, speak if you must.
He's like, if I don't have the energy to answer everything, I'm going to pick and choose what I reply to.
Yeah. It's easy to speak to you, I said as I moved my hands to his sides. He jerked and laughed in a really high-pitched way. Ticklish? Damn, yes. I'll be careful, I said, thinking of how adorable he was. Okay. How the tides have turned.
Yes.
What were you saying? He asked. You're easy to talk to. He lifted his head because I'm not responding because our conversations have gone so well in the past.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. Keep your head down. I pushed his head back into the pillows. Oh my God. I'm like in a very different mood here.
Follow the light. Go swiftly into the night.
He gave a muffled laugh into the pillow. Easier than Mike? In a lot of ways. Easier than Jay? My smile disappeared. It's different. Carter didn't see that, luckily. Would you have said that a week ago? No, I laughed. I would have said you're a wanker. Oh, I am, he said, chuckling. I moved my hands to his lower back. Nikki, maybe we shouldn't do this. Nikki, maybe we shouldn't do this. Carter said, lifting his head again. Oh, he's having second thoughts.
No, he isn't really. He's doing the bits that you did last time was, we should stop, as he's untying your top. Oh. No, really, this is bad. as he takes off your top. Yeah.
No, hopefully.
This is awful. We cannot be doing this. My face is in your breast.
Maybe don't. If he's saying... No, he can't be going, this is awful, while he goes down on me. I will smack him. You'll suddenly find that I suddenly become a switch real fast.
Box his ears.
Yeah. Even though I've never switched in my life.
No.
Oh, gosh. Nikki, maybe we shouldn't do this, Carter said, lifting his head again. I pushed it back down again. Why? Carter sighed deeply. We said we'd tell him, right? Maybe, he said. But it still feels wrong, doesn't it? All right, turn around. Oh, God, what am I doing? I said, lifting my hands from him.
You are switching.
Huh?
You are turning into a switch.
I am, it seems. Huh? He lifted his head again. He's not in the scene, though, so it's a bit easier. I have noticed I'm a bit more controlling if I have vanilla sex. But that's because I'm like, be... better, for fuck's sake.
I want it like this.
Exactly.
Please. Actually, that's fair. That's when I say that I'm a brat, but also kind of a switch. I think
you just mean like that
because I think a lot of it is because the partners I've had haven't necessarily been doms. They've been, and I've been getting them to do slightly a kinkier shit. And
trust me.
So I'm like, no.
Trust me, when you actually have sex with a dom, you won't be. I know you. You will suddenly just be like, okay.
Okay, then. Sometimes I am like that with he's just, Sometimes
but he's doing good. He's learning a thing.
He is.
Huh? He lifted his head again. Come on, Carter. I lifted off him so he could turn around and then sat back down on his stomach. He stared at me expectantly. His eyes really were gorgeous, bright and eager. Wow, what the fuck?
Like the fresh-faced boy he once was.
No. Ew. Bella! Why did you make it so weird? Okay. Everyone boo Bella, please.
Well, I'm sorry, it's when you go bright and eager. I don't know why.
Well, eager, maybe, it's just enthusiastic, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And then I have another moment of what the fuck, where I say, you really are too cute to be a rock star. I said in a moment of thoughtlessness. Because what the fuck does that mean?
Yes. Really, Nicole. Come on.
His eyes narrowed tightly. Sorry, I didn't mean... That's why I got all the tattoos. It makes me look buffer. Sorry, I never say the right thing. Have I turned around for a reason? Carter asked inquiringly. Do you still feel unsure? Yeah? He frowned. How about now? I asked. Oh, I am a problem.
Yes.
I could have just let the guy say no, gone back to my suite, slept in the bed like a good girl.
But you're horny as fuck, so that's never going to happen.
True. So instead, I'm doing this awful thing.
Yes.
How about now? I asked, lowering my lips to his neck and giving it a gentle kiss. The music changed to Skulls by the Misfits. Oh, God. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Still, I asked, lifting my lips from his neck and making eye contact. Oh, apparently I can make eye contact with him, no problem. He stared at me, trying to figure out what I was doing. Of course. I moved my mouth down to his right nipple and flicked my tongue over it. Now? I'm not sure. Not good enough. I said, moving my mouth further down to his stomach. How about now? Feeling it ease away a little. He started to understand the game. It took him long enough.
I mean, seriously, how he didn't lock onto that sooner, I do not know.
Because he's probably just a bit horny himself. Good, I smiled, trailing my tongue around his lower stomach, just above the waist of his boxers. Just a little? I smiled and pulled his boxers down, and I stroked my hand down him, keeping eye contact with him. He was gaping slightly, his eyes wide. I chuckled because it made him look a bit like a bush baby. Wow, I write the best fucking smut.
A bush baby.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Bless him.
Way to make it sexy.
Oh, so fucking sexy. Apparently this is my South African trying to put in a little bit.
Yes.
I miss those little things. They were so cute. Anyway. It's a type of monkey. Little monkey.
Yeah.
It's very cute. If you're still not sure, I'll stop, I said. No, don't stop, he said breathlessly. I smiled and was about to lower my mouth when the music changed to Blink 182's Blowjob song. I had to stop and laugh. Do you have a remote?
Yes.
I asked, looking at his hand suspiciously. He chuckled. That was just luck. Smooth, I smiled. Real smooth. Okay, stop talking, he said, pushing my head back down. Okay, look at that. Depending, it's a very different feeling, I think, with him.
Yes.
But I think what it is when someone isn't kinky, like naturally in the kink scene, it's easier to like
be more
move
fluid and playful and
no, it's very fluid and
back
playful
and forth
in the kinks.
No, I know that, but what I mean is like, you know, who's taking control a bit more.
What I mean
not,
is, for
a bit more
me,
fluid and
I
playful.
feel less. I don't feel like I need that. There is submission to be had, so I'm just like, meh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Okay, stop talking. Me too, he said, pushing my head back down. I laughed but lowered my mouth over him. It was definitely more playful to have sex with Carter. Yes, because he's not doming me. He's just letting me do my thing. I'm not saying I preferred one over the other, but yes, I totally am kind of saying that. Definitely prefer one over the other. They were just different. I felt a lot more comfortable joking with Carter. We laughed most of the time and it made me feel welcome. Aww. And it's a nice change, I think, as well. And I'm horny and, you know.
Yes.
Come here, Carter said invitingly when I lifted my mouth from him a couple of minutes later. I stretched across his body and stared into his eyes, and apparently I'm just more comfortable. He moved some hair out of my eyes and turned me onto my back. And it just seems a little bit more intimate.
Yeah.
I laughed. I'm discovering this from myself, by the way, guys. Like, when I write these things, I don't, like, think about it for very long. I just write whatever comes up, and it just seems that this is more intimate.
Yeah.
I laughed. He lifted my nightie up. Oh my God, he said. Your boobs are fantastic. Oh God. I was momentarily lost for words. I blushed. Thank you. I felt my own guilt kick in as Carter lowered his mouth to my nipple. Why then? I wonder. I guess we're going in and out of it.
Yeah.
You okay? Carter asked, frowning at me. Of course, I said, giving him a convincing smile. To prove my point, I grabbed the back of his head and pressed my lips to his. While kissing each other breathlessly, he reached his hand in between my legs. He dodged my underwear. Nice. Redo.
I don't know why. I think dodged, it just gives the image of like, what? Out of the way. The underwear's coming out.
That's kind of what I had in mind. It just like... Don't spend much time here. He dodged my underwear and put a finger up me. I arched my body in acceptance and he added another. I swirled my tongue in his mouth and pulled at his lip with my teeth. Apparently that's a thing now. He has really good lips. So I obviously keep wanting to do stuff to them.
Yes.
That was a weird little laugh, wasn't it?
It was.
Carter pulled his mouth away from mine and pulled down my underwear. He kicked off his boxers and looked at me with a smile. There's a rubber in the drawer next to you. Carter winked. Nothing in your sock? I teased. Prepared this time? Carter laughed really loudly because now we're having sex. I'm funny.
Yes.
Shh. I insisted. You'll wake Noah.
Everything's more joyous when you're about to have sex.
Sure. Shh. I insisted. You'll wake Noah. I grabbed the condom from the drawer and handed it to Carter, then waited in anticipation as he pulled it on. And I'm also realizing that these guys, we're in a hotel for one night, maybe two. He puts condoms in the drawer?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, that's fine. Nicole, what the fuck?
He might have a ritual of unpacking his stuff into a thing.
Sure, yeah, he does, obviously.
Some people do.
Yep. He frowned at me. You're shaking. That's because I'm horny, I said. Hurry up. He laughed. Just for that, I'll take my time. Please, Carter, don't do this again. Poor thing. You're mean, I said, trying to reach for him under the sheets. No, he said, grabbing my hand as I grazed him. Good things come to those who wait. Don't give me that. Shh. He pushed a finger to my lips. The music changed again. Halloween by the Misfits. Damn, okay, Carter said. You look so sad. He gave in well quick.
Yeah.
I just did one puppy eye and he was like, okay, fine.
Fine.
He moved into me and started thrusting to the beat of the music, keeping his eyes locked with mine.
Also, he was probably just as much gagging for it. He was like, I don't really want to take my time, but I've said a thing now, and now I have to get through with it.
Fuck, I'm just giving it up. Also, thrusting to the beat of Halloween by the Misfits. Gosh, that's a beat. What was I doing? Okay. Apparently
Well, it could be.
Yeah, he could be going halftime. Yeah, probably. He would have to, otherwise.
Yeah.
This is also a man who once said he has sex to Slayer's Raining Blood. And I was like, boy!
Yeah.
I was like, no. You have to go half-timies on that shit. Maybe even slower than that. Anyway, I gasped and ponted.
Ponted? You ponted, did you?
I overtried. I overtried to get rid of the American accent.
You really did. I ponted.
Oh my god! What would ponted sound like? Oh! God, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, no, we are ridiculous people.
Yes, we are.
This is why my smut, it can get real heavy, but it can't ever stay too serious.
No, never.
I gasped and panted. I wrapped my arms around his neck, arched my back, and pressed myself closer to him, hoping to avert my eyes from his. Oh.
There's the intimacy.
Is it with intercourse that the issue comes?
I think so.
I'm looking at myself as a therapist and I'm thinking, yes, it seems like it.
Yes, because you like it when it's oral foreplay.
Yeah. There's something to do with intercourse.
And when it's in the lead up to it, because that's all hot and intense looking.
Yeah.
Because you're both gagging for it. But once he's inside you and moving inside you, then it's a bit too much more.
Yeah, and it was because it was the same with Mike, like
emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's good to
know.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So I wrapped my arms around his neck, arched my back, and pressed myself closer to him, hoping to avert my eyes from his. When he came, wow.
Yes.
Apparently, I did not want to do any more character searching in this bit.
No, you're like, I'm moving past this.
And
it's got too serious.
Wow. Bless me. So sorry, guys. We really just, okay, so we've said this before. We wrote the story when I was like in my early 20s, right? So I was having issues with a lot more stuff than I am having currently in my sex life. And
yes,
we don't edit the actual bits like this very much unless it absolutely needs it.
You know, we edit, you know, circumstances and things to, you know, update it and, or if something was a bit too much.
Or not kink safe.
Like, not okay. Or, not okay.
Yeah.
Because we had problems.
Yeah, we did. We didn't know where the boundaries were. But,
we did
so this is probably from back then. But anyway, I suppose I just didn't want to describe a bunch of intercourse, it seems. So,
yeah,
I'm assuming it lasted longer than that.
Yes.
Okay.
Much like mine's Anders said.
Yes. When he came, I let my arms fall at my sides and he kissed my forehead before lying down next to me. Aw, that's sweet.
Aww.
Thanks. Oh, God, I said thanks. I thanked the guy. Thank you. Thanks, I said, already getting out of the bed and pulling my nightie back on. Wow. I'm getting the fuck out of there, apparently. I dove in under the covers and retrieved my underwear. Sorry to shag and run, love. Why am I speaking?
Love?
Why am I speaking like this?
You know, a Cockney boy.
Why am I speaking like this, Bella?
Sorry to shag and run, love.
Yeah, it's exactly.
But I gotta get back.
What the frick am I doing? Sorry to shag and run, love, but I've got to get back, I said, while pulling on my underwear under the nightie. He laughed. I prefer it this way. Of course you do. I rushed for the door and turned around to look at him again. He was laying on his back with his arms behind his head. You're welcome, I shouted at him, and finger gun pointed at him as I winked. No. No. Why?
Oh my God.
I'm having like a little bit of guilty, starstruck, whole bunch of different emotions here.
Yeah, you're just flapping.
Yeah, what is that?
You're flapping about.
You're welcome, I shouted at him, and finger gun pointed at him as I winked. Wow. What the fuck is wrong with you? He asked, amused. Yes, Carter. I would also like to know. I turned in a circle and bowed. Good night, sweet prince. Night, you absolute lunatic. He chuckled as I closed the door. I tiptoed across the living room to the door. I opened and closed it softly before hurrying back to my suite. Then tiptoed to the bathroom and flushed the toilet like the silly person I am, hoping Mike would believe I'd been in the toilet all that time. And had that been the case, he'd probably be very worried.
Yes.
He'd be like,
oh my
you
God,
okay?
that's just
fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, people, she sucks at that sneaking part. You absolute tool.
This actually makes me a very good submissive because nothing stays covered very long. But also, what the heck did I just do there at the end there? I have no words.
Well, frankly, the whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah, but
you little twatty brat.
But also,
you didn't get sex from Mike, and you were amped up, so you were like, I'm gonna wait till he goes to sleep, and then I shall sneak out and sex up someone else.
I would take the brat out of this completely because this is not bratting. No.
No,
Not even
it's
remotely.
not.
This is very no.
This is very story.
This is story. I wouldn't do this. I mean,
this is not okay behavior.
No, it's really not okay behavior. But it makes it very dramatic and it's wonderful and that's good. But also, but what I would do
and hilarious with the gun finger gun
because
pointing.
that end there I would do absolutely. I've done. I've definitely done
Yes.
weird like that before because
Yeah.
because of intimacy, and then I'm suddenly like, I did that, or did the, and then I either,
I do many things. I am so unsure what is happening.
I razzle dazzle you with weirdness, but it's
Yes.
endearing.
It is.
Right.
Because you look so ridiculous.
So ridiculous. On that note, let's see where the chips will fucking not even fall, like hammer down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your clit is leading you through this story.
Very true. I felt mightily good when I woke up that morning. I'm assuming I mean physically.
Yes.
Yeah. Having had sex with Carter twice the previous day and my head still swimming with thoughts of it, I found it hard to stop smiling.
Apparently not just physically then.
Well, yeah. Mike was still asleep next to me. He did look incredibly adorable where he slept on his side, knees up in an almost fetal position, messy hair and his mouth slightly open. Aw, that is kind of cute.
Oh.
I had to be creepy again and take a photo. Oh, God. Eventually, I'm going to have to tell him about all of these.
Yes.
After I stashed my mobile back in my bag and took a shower, I changed into a tight-fitting maroon dress. It was short with thin straps, trying to look cute again.
Yeah.
I added some gold-heeled boots and was about to go down to breakfast when Mike awoke. Also, with all these heels, I'm going to break an ankle.
You really are.
Yeah.
And surely he should be able to start suspecting things now. Whenever you put on tight-fitting dresses with heels, assume you fucked up bad.
Oh, he's going to assume, don't you worry. By other stuff, just my face. You're up early, he moaned. Should I wait for you? He closed his eyes again without answering. I waited patiently for him. When he opened his eyes again to stare at me, I beamed at him. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
What have you done? Mike asked softly. I shrugged. Don't know. The smile appeared again on my face. Mr. Solomon, should I wait for you? He frowned at me.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do? Nothing I can imagine is wrong. I lied blatantly. You seem abnormally cheerful. Would you prefer I be upset? I asked sweetly. No, he said and sighed loudly. I just feel like you might plan on stabbing me or something. Do I seem that two-faced to you? Oh!
Yes, you do right now. Oh,
I hate this for me. I hate this for me so much.
I hate this for you too.
I'm really not this two-faced at all. At all.
You're really not.
I
want to ping you with a fork right now.
I'm really hoping so hard for this, for all of this when it like comes to the natural conclusion that I was trying to climax it to with the writing, so that I could get rid of this part of me because I'm really not enjoying it.
No.
Do I seem that two-faced to you? I laughed. I felt a pang of real gut-wrenching guilt as those words just poured out.
Good! So you fucking should.
No, he said. No, you don't. Plus, you wouldn't be stupid enough to break another rule, would you?
Yes, you would.
I shook my head, my smile temporarily vanishing from my face.
Because you have.
But when he looked back up at me, I smiled again. I sat down on the bed next to him and ran a hand through his hair effortlessly. I like your hair like this. He frowned as I continued to play with his hair. So, breakfast? I asked when I drew my hand back. I'll meet you down there.
For all you listeners, I'm just sitting here shaking my head at her.
But again,
with contempt.
Don't be
contempt
at the character. I cannot stress this enough. At the character.
Yes.
Good.
That is you.
No, but I wouldn't do this.
I know, but I'm still, because it's you. It's very confusing, okay?
Yeah, I know, but don't confuse people. Don't confuse people.
No, you were not like this in real life, but you as the character still has your face. So right now, I'm shaking my head at the face because it's you saying your words.
That's true. Yes,
as
you're
your
right.
Character.
I gotcha. I walked downstairs to find absolutely no one in the restaurant. Well done. Where the hell is everyone? Nevertheless, I lay down on the floor between the tables and stared up at the ceiling.
Yes.
Yes. I was smiling like crazy again. Even the guilt couldn't take the beautiful pleasure out of my stomach. Wow. I suppose, okay, to be fair, maybe this is coming from, I've idolized these men for so long. And in the space of 1 week, I had the dream of having sex with both of them, of two of them.
Yes.
I think that might be blurring my brain. And in a lot of ways, I feel like that's kind of where this is a bit truthful of me, is that
the sort of euphoric sensation of this has actually happened.
That's why
I've actually fucked these people.
And that's why my impulses and all this nutty things I'm doing, it's just like it's all a bit in free fall.
Yeah.
You know? Nevertheless, I lay down on the floor between the tables and stared up at the ceiling. I was smiling like crazy again. Even the guilt couldn't take the beautiful pleasure out of my stomach. Sticky? Zonda stared down at me. Sticky? What you doing there, Sticky? Sticky on the floor. Oh, I sat up, realizing I was no longer alone. Hey, Zonda. Bella appeared next to Zonda, staring down at me.
Hey, Nikki.
They smiled, amused with whatever it seemed I was doing.
What are you doing?
Bella asked finally. I have no idea, I replied with a great big smile. Zonda frowned suspiciously as Mike had, but Bella grinned herself. Let's start by getting up from the floor, Zonda suggested, reaching his hand out to me. But just as he finished his sentence, Jason pranced over and lay down next to me. It is prancing what he does.
He does. He can prance.
I turned my head and laughed at him. Then Bella joined us as well. Zonda seemed to give up and came to lie down on Bella's other side.
Yes, join us.
What are we doing? I ended up asking eventually. Whatever, Jason said. Do we need to be doing something? You're right. I smiled up at the ceiling. What are you doing? Andrew asked. Okay, now it matters. There's been a lot of what are you doings. The four of us sat up and looked at Andrew, who was standing with his arms crossed and one eyebrow raised. We're just spending some time with the girls, Zonda replied. On the floor? Andrew asked. You'll be surprised where you can spend time with them, Zonda replied. Jason and Zonda chuckled and high-fived each other. I wasn't sure whether I should take offense or not, so I raised my eyebrows at Bella, who shrugged.
Yeah, it's fair.
And, yeah.
To be honest, they're not wrong.
No, they're not. Andrew sighed. Come on, let's get you fed. The four of us took our places at the table. That sounds good. Let's get fed. Where's Mike? Andrew asked me. I shrugged. Must still be in the suite. That's where I left him. Was he awake? He was. I smiled. The four of them stared at me, their own lips spreading into smiles. You're misinterpreting my smile, I laughed. I can't have that much sex, I'll die. This is incorrect.
Yes. So much so that I'm like, yeah, fuck, no.
I definitely could. Bella raised her eyebrows at me suspiciously.
See, which is indeed what I am doing to you right now as soon as you said that.
You have so much to learn, Zonda winked. I thought you and Mike hadn't had sex since just after you punched him, Jason said. How do you know that? I quickly spun the direction of the conversation another way, because otherwise I'd have to go, yes, this is correct.
Yes.
To my surprise, it was Andrew who answered. The guys have no secrets from each other. I bit my lip nervously. Nothing can happen here that the rest of us won't know about, Jason said lowly. He was intently staring into my eyes and I shrunk a little.
Too right.
Good morning, Noah sang as he walked into the restaurant, followed by Carter, who was grinning as much as I was.
Fuck's sake, you two. Hey. Get it fucking together.
Hey, Noah, I smiled as they sat down. I had a dream about you last night. At once, everyone's eyes were on me. I looked around me. I don't know if I want to tell you anymore. Oh, please, Noah said immediately. It wasn't saucy or anything. I somehow managed to catch Carter's eye, and he winked at me. Oh, God.
Jesus.
I haven't seen my wife in about 2 weeks, Andrew complained, but you lot are having enough sex for the entire California. I laughed. Not enough for France. Only you will know what you meant by that, Mike said, joining us at the table. How do you manage? Hey? Oh, and Bella.
And me?
How do you manage to come into half a conversation but still catch most of it? I asked expectantly. He shrugged. One of my many gifts. Stop, Noah said loudly. Don't change the subject. Tell me about the dream. Dream? Mike asked. Ah, you're not that on top of things. I smiled, crossing my arms and leaning on the table. Mike ignored me and turned to Noah. What dream, Noah? I don't know yet, Noah replied. Sticky said she had a dream about me. Mike laughed. You didn't dream he asked you to marry him, did you? Mike, come on, don't do that. So what was the dream about? Mike pressed. Not wanting to make a big deal out of it, I said, I dreamt I introduced him to my parents. Everyone burst out laughing. Why is that so funny? Introducing Noah to your parents? Xander asked. You're crazy, Jason chuckled. He's the worst person you could introduce to your parents. He's the only one of you lot I would introduce to my parents, I defended. They all laughed louder. Oh, come on, I moaned. What is it? He literally peed on my dad, Xander said. You do not want to introduce him to your parents.
What the fuck?
Bella and I said at the same time. Of all the things you could dream about me, Noah complained, you have to go and dream something so fucking innocent.
Where's Billy?
Bella asked to come to my rescue and change the subject.
And the Miller brothers. They're forever somewhere else.
Billy's got some work to do for tonight, Andrew said. I suspect he's babysitting the Millers. The three of them will be back later. Where are you performing tonight? I asked, looking around at the guys. We don't have a show tonight, Xander answered. Why? I asked, alarmed. So what's Billy doing? No, Mike interjected. Don't tell her anything yet. Her? I asked. Do you know what's going on, Bella? She nodded, biting her lip.
Xander told me yesterday.
Why the fuck can't I know then? I asked Mike. I don't like surprises. He laughed. It's not a surprise for you, he responded. There's another reason I'm not telling you yet. I stared at Bella for an explanation.
Sorry, Nikki. I have no idea why he won't tell you.
That's a surprise in itself, Xander told her and kissed her in the neck. But if it's not a surprise for me, how is it a surprise for me? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
He's confused.
I don't know.
Okay.
No. The surprise itself is also partly why he won't tell me why they're not telling you.
Ah. It was another buffet for breakfast. I got up to get some. Got up to get some buffet. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I got up to get some, but the guys stayed at the table wanting to chat about the night I was not allowed to know about yet. I didn't love being kept apart from something Bella was allowed to know.
Neither do I.
While picking out some fruit, yogurt, and muesli, Jason appeared at my side. Hey, I said lazily, wondering whether I should have cranberries. He was quiet for a while, so I turned to look at him. He was looking at me with a strange expression on his face. Yeah?
Dun, dun, dun.
I've been meaning to talk to you. Oh? My stomach knotted a little bit. What about? I like your dress. Okay. That's strange. He said, casting an appreciative look down my body. I was suddenly very aware of my clitoris throbbing.
Yes.
It went real intense, real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. He's flirting, but I'm suspicious.
Bait and switch.
Do you feel the vibe? It's thank you? I swallowed nervously. His closeness was making my body do things I was very uncomfortable with. Are you wearing that for Mike? Jason asked. I'm not wearing it for anyone. Or Carter. My heart jumped, but I fought to appear calm. Carter, I giggled nervously. What are you talking about? Cut the bullshit. Jason suddenly hissed at me and I almost dropped my plate. What? I tried to ask, but it was barely a squeak. Jason's face and body appeared completely calm. The only thing that gave away his feelings were his eyes. I had to put my plate down on the buffet table so I wouldn't drop it.
That's very clever.
Very clever.
Actually. Sensible. That's the word I was looking for.
What do you think you're doing? He asked quietly, turned towards the buffet table. Without questioning him, I did as he asked. As said, he didn't ask a thing. He leaned towards me, laying his plate with food while talking to me in low tones. I don't even know where to fucking begin. I stayed quiet and let him speak. Wise. He caught me so off guard, I barely knew where I was. Carter. Pretty intelligent choice, to be fair. I was fighting not to close my eyes in shame or fear. Mike wouldn't suspect because you guys dislike each other so much. I noticed him roll his eyes. Look, Jay, no, he said simply, and I listened immediately. Mike told you why this would be a problem, he said deadly calm. You say you care about us, but you don't act like you do. He gave me a stare that chilled my blood, and I swallowed my words. He had laden way too much food on his plate already, but he kept going. You know you fucked up here, right? I stood in the uncomfortable silence. Answer me, he said softly. Of course. Why the fuck? He burst out, but quickly caught himself and dropped a piece of bacon on the ground. He laughed and picked it up, adding, fucking slippery sucker, over his shoulder to the other guys to cover up his mistake. He turned his attention to me. I swallowed again. Jay, what makes you think I did anything with Carter? What is wrong with me? He knows. I swallowed again. Jay, what makes you think I did anything with Carter? Besides the fact that you two couldn't look at each other yesterday and today you're suddenly both grinning like idiots, he said calmly near my ear. I saw you coming out of his room this morning. Are you really going to deny it? Shit. Oh, why didn't I notice this fucking 6'6" dude lurking?
Because you are a twat and you can't sneak. At all.
I shook my head. It was an accident? He tightened his grip on my arm. I cringed. I was going to say an impulsive decision. Even if that's the case, he continued, own up to your shit. Stop pretending you're being taken advantage of. That's not fair, Jay, I whispered. I never said. I swear, you fucking bitch. Oh.
Ooh,
oh, Jay.
Shit.
Careful now. Don't swear at me because this might turn the other way.
Yeah.
I swear, you fucking bitch, he hissed right in my ear, and an inexplicable wave of pleasure shot down my back. Don't fuck with us. I care more about those guys than life itself. My heart was jumping like crazy, and I decided to keep quiet. Oh, good for me.
Good. Good for you. First good decision in a while.
But honestly, I think at this point, I'm like really bit worried.
Yes.
About where this is going. So, what are you going to do? Apologize? To whom? He pressed. To you? Fuck's sake, no, to Mike. He sighed. Are you trying to piss me off? Absolutely not. I answered directly. I'm actually terrified of you right now. He ignored my declaration of terror. You are going to tell Mike everything. He told me in no uncertain terms. You have until tomorrow morning. He leaned his mouth against my ear. Do you understand me? Yes, I said softly. If I have to tell him, I'll make sure you leave for home immediately. Jay, you've got to be kidding me. Another slip of the mouth. He sunk his nails into my arm. Ow! I bit down on my lip. Does it feel like I'm kidding? He asked. No, I said, cringing and putting my hand over his hand to loosen the pressure. Jay, I understand what you're saying, but you're hurting me. I meant more emotionally than physically. Yeah. Jason being upset with me felt like physical pain. He loosened his grip, and I asked, why aren't you just telling Mike now? Yeah, you could just like blow up the whole thing for me, right?
Yeah.
He can kick me off the store, flat on my ass. Like, just leave me in the middle of, where are we? Burn? Just leave me in the middle of Burn, and I will deserve it. 'Cause I will deserve it.
Yes, but I would come with you. I'd be annoyed at you,
So much.
but
I don't know if our
I
relationship
would
would
come
recover
with you.
from that.
No,
Okay.
you fucked up our chance.
Yeah. I don't want to upset anyone unnecessarily, he said. And for some inexplicable reason, I still want you around. Don't make me regret giving a fucking shit about you. I nodded. Thank you. Oh my god, I feel terrible.
God,
I feel
yes.
so fucking shit now.
I feel so awful for you, but at the same time, you kind of fucking deserve it.
Oh yes, I know. I'm aware of that, which is why I'm like, also I'm getting it.
But at the same time, it's just, oh no.
In a cruel twist of fate, I get Jason. Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Oh. And
Oh.
he's not cute pissed.
No,
Because
he's not cute pissed.
because
He's pissed.
He takes a lot. He's a very compassionate, very sweet guy. But like, he's not gonna take me messing around with his bros. That's for sure.
No.
For sure.
For sure.
And I should have known this was gonna happen. But anyway. Then he walked back to the table abruptly, leaving his huge plate of food on the buffet table and me trembling from head to toe. And not in a good way. After that, there was a brief situation at the breakfast table. It really wasn't turning out to be my day. That's what you get. That's what you get when you do this to yourself.
Exactly.
Everyone had changed their seats around, and I ended up between Mike and Carter by some cruel twist of fate.
Ah!
Yep. Carter on my left and Mike on my right. Because, you know, the universe is going, excuse you.
Yeah.
Jason, to my dismay, was across from me, keeping his eyes on me the whole time, as though I jump onto Carter's lap right there and then. Bella was also picking up on the sudden animosity between Jason and I. While I was barely touching my food, I continuously stared at it to avoid eye contact with anyone. And also, this obviously makes me look like everything's normal.
Yes.
Sarcasm.
You looking at your phone completely not at all.
Suspicious. And also being silent.
Yes.
I felt a hand on my thigh, creeping in under my dress. My heart faltered. I cast a worried look at Jason across the table, who narrowed his eyes at me, probably because I looked suddenly worried at his face.
Yes.
I started panicking. The hand crept into my underwear then. I looked at Carter with nervous eyes, but Carter didn't even look at me. He was cracking jokes with Xander and Bella across the table, and feeling me up. And I'm really not in the mood right now. I bit my lip, and Jason seemed to notice my distress. I looked at Mike next to me, who seemed to have noticed something was up too, because he was looking at me curiously, with half a smile on his face. Without looking down at his hand, and drawing further attention from Jason, I composed my face and sunk my nails into the skin of his hand. I looked at Carter to see his reaction, or at least have him look at me so I could give him a death stare. But Carter didn't even flinch. And that should have been the first sign that, what the fuck are you doing, Nicole?
Yes.
He was smiling widely and talking loudly to Xander and Bella. For pity's sake! I scratched the skin of his hand, but there was still no reaction. They were still laughing and joking, but he had to be able to feel that. I jammed my nail angrily into his wrist. To my horror, Mike groaned and brought his arm out from under the table, then glared at me. Fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell, Nikki? He got up immediately and left the table. I swore and followed him, leaving everybody else in confusion.
Yes. Oh, you twat.
Fuck's sake. Also, how long are these guys' arms that they're sitting on opposite these two sides of me, but Mike's feeling me up, but somehow it feels like it's Carter?
Well, I think you've just confused you, because surely you'd be able to tell the difference from which direction it was coming, but at the same time, I think you're just so hyper aware of what's just happened with Jason that you assume it's Carter, because why the fuck
would it? Yeah.
Would it be? And Mike wasn't interested in sex.
Not well.
Recently,
one time, and we decided now.
Well, since you punched him.
Which is fucking fair, don't you think? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I would be much interested in anyone having sex with anyone who punched me.
So you assume it's Carter, and
yes, exactly.
Yes, and you twat.
Thank you for the twattiness. Do we ever
Oh my god.
Do we ever leave an episode where I'm not in some sort of trouble?
I'm not sure we do, actually. But let's be honest, you get yourself in a lot of trouble a lot of the time.
But to be fair, so far all of this has been awful, new to tour life, trying to be a submissive on a huge stadium tour with your favorite band, with lots of starstruckness, with lots of confusing and anxious and horny.
Which, saying that, is the title of our next episode. Episode 19 is called Anxious and Horny.
So even though I keep saying this is not me, it is me, but it's like an exaggerated version of me in like very specific circumstances.
Dramatized.
Completely dramatized. Same way that in future episodes, you'll see Bella doing things that are also massively dramatized for literature purposes.
Yes. And on that note, we will see you all next week for episode 19, Anxious and Horny.
Love you and bye.
Love, bye. Thank you as always for listening to us. Please follow us on all our socials, interact with us. We love it. And please don't forget to subscribe and share.
And also, if you could support us, please consider buying us a coffee. You can buy us a coffee monthly, so it's, every month. Or you can give us a one-off donation. It means the world to us. And also, free and quick, please consider rating the show. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you, and please.
Hanging on to everything you said. And everything you did was so wonderful.